Okay, it's 2:05 right now. So I will start this session. So welcome everyone. Good afternoon. So before I start, allow me to introduce myself.
Douglas, your connection. Douglas, I have a feeling it's not lag. I think it might be your mic.
Seriously? Oh
yeah.
No.
Because I can see you moving perfectly fine. It's just your voice is cutting off.
Yep. Okay, how about now?
Now it's good. Now it's good.
Yep. Okay. So sorry about it. So okay, I'm Douglas from ChartDworks, and for those who are new to us, right? ChartDworks is actually a firm or a group that mainly focus on trading and also investment education. So we mainly coach students to help them to become better on trading or also investment. So I'm the main educator and also analyst for ChartDworks. So that's all from my side. Maybe Toffer or Derek, you guys want to introduce yourself?
Go ahead, Toffer. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi guys. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm Toffer. So I'm from MMI Capital. So my work is more on to doing the fund management, like analysis, especially doing some asset allocation.
Or can you
Yeah, Toffer, you can mute.
Okay, can be. Sorry, I need to mute someone first. So start again. Okay, good afternoon, guys. I'm Toffer from MMI Capital. So my side is more on doing the fund management and the asset allocation for the clients. Because for those people, like especially crypto, like those people who interested to the crypto market but don't know really how to doing the trading or how to execute it, so can pass the money to us. So we will doing the generate the average return for you guys. But of course, if you want to learn to be a trader for your own self, you can learn from ChartDworks, which is Douglas. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Toffer.
Okay, hey guys, so I'm going to introduce myself now. So many of you might not know me because this is my first time joining Toffer and Douglas, but my name is Derek and I run the Hacker Collective, and we are a startup builder and a tech community of over 300 plus people where we work on tech, data science, marketing, basically launching startups, okay? And personally myself, I love all these things to do with startups, but full disclosure, right? Crypto is not exactly my niche. It's more like a side hustle for me. So I'm more of a fundamentalist kind of guy where I make my long-term decisions instead of going to the nitty-gritty details of looking at charts and all that stuff, right? So I don't usually go deep, but that is what Douglas and Toffer are here for. They are the pros in this, right? But since Douglas was very kind to invite me to this call, I thought why not just join in the fun, see what you guys are doing, share my thoughts and ask questions maybe on behalf of some of you beginners as well. And yeah, that's it. So if any of you are interested in whatever I'm interested in, which is tech and startups, feel free to get connected with me and ask your questions. So yeah.
Derek, do you mind to share all those links and website to the chat box so they can,
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I hope you guys get to know each other already. So next will be our main topic. All right. So do you guys have any question first? We let you guys to ask first.
Open mic and ask.
Yeah, man, that's the whole topic about today. SC versus Binance. Or maybe you do it in a way that how many of you guys are actually trading and also investing in cryptocurrency? You can give one, maybe one in chat box.
Wow,
lot
of people using. I think using Binance or any others platform to trade, doing the trading.
Yeah. Maybe second question would be, any of you guys are not only using Binance, you guys are having other platforms. So maybe you guys can share something like Luno. Anyway, guys, you guys can actually open up your mic, right? You can interact now.
Yeah, just don't be shy
Don't be
because
shy,
today
don't be shy.
it's a casual and open discussion for you guys.
Wow,
Because
so-
I know a lot of people have actually can say that a lot of the question, because my two foot is non-stop booming, you know, like a message or call, something like this.
Okay, Samantha is using Gate.io and also KuCoin.
Oh.
Not bad.
Mm.
And then Ikwan is using KuCoin and Binance. Some of it is using DeFi. Nice DeFi. Nice to have it.
Yeah.
Anyone? Okay, G, we have a first question. Should we withdraw our coins USDT from Binance now or any advice? Okay, this is a very general question, which we get a lot for the past 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so for my advice, right, maybe I share my own point of view. For me, I'm actually trading in Binance actively. So for me right now, everything is still intact. Okay, be it my spot or margin or futures, all the funds are still inside Binance because I'm too active on trading crypto. That's why for me, I'm still keeping there. If you are kind of worried about this entire STM Binance thing, right? My advice is you can withdraw. Okay, maybe you can move to another platform, like just now we have few mentioned like KuCoin and also Gate.io. If you want to move to exchange, right, you guys can actually look into DeFi, like decentralized wallet that you will have full ownership of it, like Trust Wallet, MetaMask. So I can write in the chat box. You guys can actually do some research. DeFi wallet is quite technical, so better you guys do some research first before going into that. So G, I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, if I could add on to that as well, right?
Uh-huh.
Actually, that's not too much to worry about really, because it's just the internet, right? I mean, they can block you, but you can always use VPN or you can go abroad. Your money is still going to be there, right? But for myself, I actually stopped trading that much. I used to actually trade quite actively a few months ago when the market was very bullish. I was trading a lot, made a decent sum there, right? But now I stopped trading, so I don't have that much time to manage it anymore. So I just wanted to port it somewhere and just let it sit there, right? Kind of like holding it. And I use two things. Number one, I use Trust Wallet. So some of you, I just put it inside Trust Wallet, I just transfer everything out. But make sure you transfer on the right network, because I made a mistake once where I used the wrong network. My conscience went missing. So maybe Douglas can advise me on that. What can I do after that? But also besides that, you guys can check out this app called BlockFi. Don't know if you guys heard of it or used it before. BlockFi is an app where you can put your crypto inside and get interest from it, because they will loan out your cryptos to institutional funds.
Yeah, actually, like a lot of the Trust Wallet or other platform is a lot of the technical question there. But first, before we using it, we must doing the good research, as Douglas mentioned it, and some more. Don't be worried so much because if they want to block, for my personal side, Binance is a worldwide platform. Is doing over 180 plus, if I'm not mistaken. So, as my personal advice is that for those worldwide platform, how they're going to block it so easily? They must have maybe the corporate or the company must have their own backup plan to face this kind of the issue. I don't really believe that they don't have any things to back up when this thing will be happen in the market. They must have the backup plan to back up one. Especially we find out the interesting news yesterday and today morning. I do share it with the Douglas. Wow! When I see the the article, wow, it's amazing, bro.
Okay, what is the article, bro?
It's article, right? Or news, right?
Which one, bro? Just now, morning, right? I shared to you.
This morning one.
Okay. Do you have the link? Maybe you can share it to them on the chat box.
Yeah, so for some of you, I saw quite a few questions. Maybe I can add on to this. For SY and Ellen, I can address this really quickly. For VPN, it's really just, it's kind of like porting your IP address to somewhere abroad, right? So your internet doesn't know where you are, right? You wouldn't know if you're in Malaysia or if you're in US. So you can use VPN easily by just downloading some apps on your phone. You can check out quite a few. There's one called Tunnel Bear. You can check that out. I think they have a free package as well. And since the requests and responses on a trading app like Binance isn't going to take up a lot of your memory or your data, a free package that gives you up to 100 MB or even 1 GB is going to be more than enough for you to start, right? So that's on the VPN side of things. And for Alan, right? Yes, this is a good concern actually, because what are they actually doing with your cryptos, right? If you're going to put it in there, is it going to be safe? Is it guaranteed? I did some research about this. I put mine, almost all of mine. I had 6 figures actually in BlockFi a couple of months ago, right? I put everything into BlockFi, got pretty decent returns from it. So from my experience in the past, so I entered crypto around November. I started very small with I think 5,000 ringgit, just going to play with like the small. I mean not the small. I mean the ones that Luno had, because I started with Luno, right? But over time, I just started getting more experience, doing more research, growing my portfolio, and it was growing a lot, right? Really, what I did really was just comparing Google trend results back in the day, November, in 2018 versus Bitcoin in, let's say, November, right? And I was seeing the trend growing like crazy. The price was growing very crazy, right? It was very bullish, but people were not searching for it. So it was very clear that the increase in the price was purely institutional. Your normal retail investors are not in yet. And that's really what got me investing. And that's what got me putting in a lot of my money. And I think it worked out pretty well for me, even though this is not financial advice. Again, I'm not a true pro here, but this is what I did back in the days. And I put everything in BlockFi. And I think back in the days, it was like 6 to 7% of your portfolio. So currently, I think it's somewhere around 4 to 5%. And they are backed by Gemini, which is you guys can check it out. I'm going to send a link here as
well. Wow, a lot of questions, bro. A lot of questions.
Yeah, we need to answer one by one, bro.
So yeah. VPN, I think Derek already addressed it, right, for VPN, and I also shared a link for you guys. This one is a special link, 50% discount for those who are really need like full access of VPN from Kaspersky. Okay, and just now I saw Ikwan ask about, is it Malaysia will block all the transaction regarding for BSC? Okay, for those who don't know what is BSC, BSC means Binance Smart Chain. It's a network. Since all the works of Binance will be blocking by our country regulation. For example, some of the coin in swap still use BSC smart contract. Okay, this is a very, very good question. Actually, Malaysia is, for SC, right? They plan to block user from using Binance, but not blocking us to use this Binance Smart Chain. Because you must understand that Binance Smart Chain is the blockchain technology itself. No one can block it. Okay, even you can use your phone to transfer through Binance Smart Chain or your PC or whatever devices, right? So I don't think that they can block this BSC. The entire network, they are unable to block it. But if they want to block, they can only block us from using Binance. Okay, so I think no worries for using this BSC smart contract. And then next, Ellen is asking about transferring my crypto into platform like BlockFi or Celsius, since I plan to hold it for long term, and at the same time, this platform can help me earn interest on crypto. What are you guys' take on this? Very good. For me, I also using this Celsius, because Celsius, they are actually sort like DeFi and also CeFi in between, because Celsius is a very good platform that we can borrow, and also we can stake our crypto inside to earn interest. So for me, I think Celsius is a very good platform I shared to you guys. I think yeah, you can do it, Alan. No worries. And SY, okay, this one, no worries. Samantha. MetaMask wallet can save all the coin like XRP by BNB. Yes, but this one is like just now I mentioned, it's quite technical. For me, I'm using Binance Smart Chain wallet, but it also linked to MetaMask. Okay, it can be interlinked. Okay, and it also linked to my phone. So this one is quite technical stuff. But if you are using Binance Smart Chain network, you can actually save a lot of different cryptocurrency. Okay. So next, Christian is asking, download the same. Okay, no, Derek, yeah. MetaMask wallet. Yes, see, it is. Yes. So for those, I think you guys can try to look up BSC, Binance Smart Chain, because Binance Smart Chain is actually using the same wallet address as Ethereum, but the thing is that the network is totally different when you use. So it depends on how you use it. Okay, for me, I think you can save a lot of coins.
What's gonna happen, Douglas, if I use the wrong network?
Actually, depends on the sender. What you call it, the sender part. Because let's say if you are using, for example, if you are using Binance platform, if you accidentally use the wrong network, actually it's either Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah.
So if you input the same address, it will work. Sorry. Gopher, can you mute?
Okay, can.
Okay, so maybe I can share my screen so you guys can have a. Okay, you guys can look at my wallet now.
Yeah.
Is it possible to look at my wallet on the top right?
Yes.
Okay, so you see, let's say for example, you saw this is my wallet address, right? The last 5 digits is F3318. Okay, so if I go to MetaMask, right? Okay, you see, I'm actually using the same wallet, but this one I'm connected to Ethereum mainnet, which means I'm using the Ethereum network itself. So if I want to change to Binance, I just change the network. It's on. You guys can see or not?
Yep.
Because previously I think they have like a security function that we will block screen capturing. So I'm not sure you guys can see or not. Top right.
So Douglas, why do you think they are blocking Binance?
Oh, it's a good question, bro.
And everyone else also, let me know your thoughts. Why are they doing this now of all times now? And quite a few different countries join on board as well, European countries or even Thailand, our neighbor countries. Why do you guys think so?
Maybe Douglas can do some sharing on the personal.
Because Binance too famous. Maybe, right? Maybe Luno is like, hey guys, something is wrong because Luno is charging so high, right? Everyone's going to Binance. That's one. Anyone else?
Okay, if you ask me, right, I think it's more to like, it's back to the core thing, which is money, bro. Get me or not? Money. It's all about money related. It's like, okay, everyone is, they can see that everyone is using this Binance platform.
Yes. So
they try to, they wanted to control, I think. It's like control and also money related issue. So I think Malaysia government is trying to, get into this part, like try to intervene. We quite intervene.
Okay,
I saw a comment, like Chiu, he says
maybe I give some example, the practical example. Maybe you guys can relate it by yourself. Example like the developer to build maybe the condo or what, we must pay the management fee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they must hire some security to maybe as a guard or as watching or monitoring something like this. But then we don't know what is the security level exactly. But we still need to pay the management fee, right? And the management level to get the management fee from us to pay the security. But it's actually the similar things, you know, because I don't think the security guard will do something or working without salary lah. The concept is like this.
Yeah, I get you, bro. It's like they want to, you know, like, I don't know, just they want to intervene. That's all. That's my point of view. How about you guys, man? I mean, the whole everyone here, you know, you guys can show your thoughts. Open up your mind.
So what are you guys using now to trade with Binance down, right? What do you use with P2P?
Pardon?
What do you guys use to trade now?
I'm still using Binance, bro.
Yeah, I'm still using.
Oh, not planning to move at all.
To be honest, I'm still waiting for this official announcement from Binance, because, you know, SC, they just came up just a statement. You know, they can't do anything for now, but in the future, I'm not sure. But of course, for Binance side, they are still serving Malaysia user. So why not continue using, right? If you want me to move all these, you know, my assets is quite hazel, you know, like, because we have too much coin in Binance.
Yeah.
You know? So if we want to move, right, if we move one by one, it will
Yeah.
cost us a lot of, you know, transaction fees.
Yes, correct.
I heard there are a lot of people that they sell everything back to USDT, the stable
Yep.
coin, then they move. So for me, I don't want to sell my coin, bro.
Yeah.
Sell my coin, bro.
Because all of the, how to say that, the transaction fee is actually gained by, of course, the exchange there, and a lot of the people is looking to go in the market with the, how to say, the lowest cost of stable coin. Actually a lot. And some more, we still using Binance that, how to say that, because Binance there don't have do any official announcement that want to block
Or
MYR
stop us.
players.
Yeah. That's the
They
thing.
never haven't to announce anything, you know, about that. Oh, MYR player, you cannot come in, but they don't do that so far lah.
That's the point, you see, from Toffer side. Binance is not doing anything for now, so it's like everything goes, you know, like, move on. Okay, we just trade our own and then just continue with our life. No. And then another thing is that I want to add on is that because Binance itself, the ecosystem is too big, you know, too huge for us, you know, as a user. For me, why I choose Binance, actually there are a few points, you know. The first one will be the functions, the value they offers. Like, they have you know, spot wallet, margin wallet. Margin is that you can borrow funds instantly, okay, using your collateral. And also futures, it's like all in one, you know. It's like a place that you can do anything, you know, without any hassles. So that's why I will stick to Binance for now. But of course, I'm also looking for alternative. Okay,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
others are exchange, like such as you know, just now they mentioned KuCoin. I actually have KuCoin wallet, KuCoin account, and also FTX. I believe you guys heard before. So FTX is quite a big exchange, and there are a lot more, bro. Not only Binance. So
Yeah.
I think no worries, man.
But
So exactly, you see, Samantha and Alan here, they don't want to sell it. Alan said, selling my coin defeats the initial purpose of me investing. I think I can agree with that also, right? But for you guys, for all of you guys here, maybe you can share with us, what is your reason going into crypto, exploring this very vast space? Is it something like a put in and wait 10 years kind of thing? Or is it like, oh, I want to actively trade and, you know, make big average and like make 10 times returns? What's your strategy for this?
okay, depends on the people, because some people like, especially those people who going to some, what I mentioned is a cute, very cute coin, you know, very cute one. There's heard somebody to say that, wow, this coin very good, then all hantam, you know, like somebody's like all in, especially Doji lah.
Oh, yeah. I made a
Especially, you know.
I
And
made a
some,
good sum from that one. I made a good sum. Every time, it's very simple, I reckon. Every time Elon Musk tweets, that's it. That's
yeah,
it.
because
70%.
because a lot of the people who don't understand what is the story behind the coin, you know, because they think they want to buy this and get maybe that time a lot of people saying the Dogecoin will go to one ringgit, one US dollar, one USD, right? So all go in, and of course a lot of the supporter of Elon Musk, a lot in the world, especially in Reddit there. And a lot of the people stuck in mostly average. I heard the entry point is a 0.6, and right now what is the price right now?
21 cents, bro.
But
and you know, still got a lot of people willing to wait and go back to the entry point. But
Just hold, bro. Hold.
if you want to hold, then hold lah. But when we're going back to your entry point, I don't know lah. Because never ever have some people can predict the market, you know. We don't time the market.
Okay,
But
just
like,
I saw Christian mention crypto is volatile. Volatility is good. Yes, that's what mean for traders, right? We as a traders, we like volatility. You know, without volatility, there's no, you know, like we lose the spark of the entire thing. Right? Okay, so Alan, okay, somehow crypto is very depending on market sentiment. I think few of the coins are quite depending on market sentiment. Like right now, you see, after this Ethereum, I mean recent Ethereum upgrade, right? You see, the whole market is back to green right now. You see,
it start to bull, you know.
it's back to like, yeah, it's bullish season again. Okay. So any more question, bro? Any more question?
I want to
guys?
ask, how much do you think are the movements of altcoin prices linked to Bitcoin's pricing?
Actually, from here, right? Usually it's like more to 2 to 3 times. Is it like, for example, Bitcoin for the past 24 hours has moved like 1%, right? And then you see Ethereum is like 2.4. This one is from 8 a.m. Sorry, this morning 8 a.m. See, 1% gain and then 2.4. It's like 2 times of it. Usually we use this as the indicator.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember one thing. I read this thing also that is another reason that really, besides my work getting more and more busy, another reason why I kind of stopped was because I read this article, right, about how USDT is not actually pegged to one USD, right? It's not really pegged to the USD. And they said that based on the data that Binance provided, I think 70% of all Bitcoin transactions were done in USDT. So if something happens to USDT and we don't get our money back, maybe it's a scam or whatever, then market's gonna crash. What do you guys think about this?
Wow, bro, this one is a good one, man.
What do you think about this?
Okay, for USDT, right, I think it's hard for this entire USD market cap to like collapse. I think it's quite difficult because since day one, right, USDT, the stable coin itself, it has become the real world USD currency. You know, it's like a channel that everyone or every coin has to go through. You see?
No, but it's not pegged to USD. You don't actually know if they have one USD.
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of, I do saw a lot of news like you mentioned. So I think behind, the whole entire USDT, I don't think it's back to one USD. That's my point of view too. But what really happened is that people still using it because of trust. This one, because this one we are utilizing blockchain. So blockchain is like a trustless ecosystem. So when everyone buy this USDT, I don't think it will go away. It will stay, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
If like how to mention it is like when like see it's similar as the currency, you know, because right now the US is a taikoma, right?
Boss.
It's a boss. If all the I think I don't say all, it's the most of the people who believe. I say that believe on USD, then USD got the value behind it. If nobody want to trust USD anymore, that is just a rubbish paper. It's actually the similar concept implemented in the stable coin. The more people who believe that the more people who using it, that is considered can be trust maybe.
Okay, just now I saw this John asking about now whether it's banned or just wait. It's obviously just wait because from what I know is that Binance, I mean SC, they issued the statement since 26th of July, so 2 weeks. I think is the deadline will be 9th of August based on SC statement. So we just wait 2 more days. What Binance gonna do or what SC gonna take, any action gonna take. So we just wait, and VPN and DNS guarantee can access it. This one I think no issue, bro. And then Nicholas, USDT belongs to US Treasury is if not mistaken. Sorry, bro. USDT is actually not belongs to US.
Take a look at can you search, Douglas, where is USDT registered?
It's
and who
in Hong Kong, bro. It's Hong Kong, bro.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong. Crazy. Where is it? Let me turn off my. Contact us. That's the thing we do.
Yeah.
Twitter is incorporated in Hong Kong. That's the thing. See?
It's actually like for those people who like the John question, right? Maybe if you guys is really worrying, then you might change other exchange or change other wallet, but you KuCoin, who knows, the SC will going to do some special action on them. Nobody will know. If you really worrying and really want to withdraw it, you might make your own decision, because as this section that we just going to sharing our own opinion, but not the investment,
Not financial advice.
not the financial advice, you know. But like what we are going to share it is, you are not must going to do this way. You have a lot of the way. Actually, even though worst come to worst, then change another exchange law or change another wallet, as Derek just now you mentioned. What is the thing? Just now what you share?
BlockFi.
Yeah, or either like Douglas saying, you might use the DeFi wallet.
Yeah, DeFi wallet. But you guys need to do some homework first. Maybe through YouTube. You just need to learn how to use it, because it's quite technical for a normal person it's quite technical. So if any wrong move, right, you're gonna lose your coin. That's the thing.
And don't use the wrong network and make your money will be gone, you know. Don't use the wrong network and the wrong address.
Okay, so any more questions or opinion on this today's topic? We are going too far.
Yeah.
Anything
I
else you guys want to ask?
John wrote something very good, right, about 4B. I'm actually using 4B now as well. I transferred some of it to explore and try it out. What do you guys think about it?
4B, bro. Wow. This one, if you ask me honest question, right, I will stay away. Okay,
Yeah.
because Huobi
Same.
is quite
Okay.
centralized, and they are, if not mistaken, right, they are tied to China government, So they can, if they want to freeze your assets, right, they can just one button, ping, then gone, your account is frozen. So there are a lot of cases if you do some research. So I will stay away from Huobi.
And some more maybe the trading way, a lot of the tools inside there, I'm not really familiar, and backhand at the China government to play the clown things, something like this. If they want to freeze your account at there, then our money will be locked at there. And you cannot do anything that maybe that you want to fight it or you want to complain.
Wait, technically, right, if Binance wanted to freeze your assets, can they not do it as well?
Yep. Possible, bro.
Yep.
Very
So
possible.
it boils down to the fact that we don't trust China, is it?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Interesting.
what else?
Wow, a lot of the people asking, talking about Huobi,
Huobi transfer fee. Okay. The fee is actually subject to this network.
Yeah,
the blockchain network itself. Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
Hey, Douglas, any real world applications for using blockchain?
This one is another good question, bro.
I want to build a product and I want to build it under the ADA network. How?
What network?
ADA, Cardano.
Oh, Cardano.
Wow.
Oh no, bro. Cardano. Okay.
Is there any real world way of doing it? Like any companies using it already?
Not really, bro. Because I'm more focused on. I mean, right now, right, I'm more focused on Ethereum and also this Binance Smart Chain. And the recent one will be like they call it Solana. Solana is quite a big project also. I mean, Solana is like a total different blockchain ecosystem. It's totally different from Ethereum and also Binance Smart Chain. I think it's a very good project. Just that the user or the market share will be lesser because the mainstream, I mean the main market, everyone is using Ethereum right now. You see like NFT,
exactly.
like DeFi. Actually DeFi is started off from Ethereum itself. Yeah. So I mean most of the users are still packed in Ethereum, and then Binance Smart Chain was just an alternative for the past few months ago because Ethereum, the gas fee, I mean the transaction fee is very expensive. So they are trying to look for alternative. There goes Binance Smart Chain. But for me, I think Binance Smart Chain is quite, it's quite smart also the concept. That's why they call it they call themselves Smart Chain. So if you say if you talk about this real world application, I think there are a lot of real world application. Taking for example, maybe just now they share about this Celsius. Celsius, right? If you are in, I think if you are in US, right, you can actually borrow using your crypto as a collateral. Okay, for example, I put my crypto in this Celsius platform, and then I can borrow maybe 50 to 70% of this amount in value in US dollar. They will instantly transfer the fund to your bank account or maybe your credit card or debit card or prepaid card, so you can spend using the funds.
Yeah, nice, right?
You saw not the concept? It's like you put your crypto and then you get fiat money that you can spend. Wow, it's a good idea. So if you ask me about this project, any real world application, I think we need to have an idea that can apply into, I mean, that will bring value to users, such as Celsius. Just need that idea, bro.
Right. Okay. Hey, Douglas wanted to ask also, what about the tax side of things?
Tax side, like how?
Tax.
Oh, tax.
Yeah.
Well, in Malaysia, I think last year, is it last year or this year? I think this year, this LHDN, they just came out a statement that we we should report our that income. But I don't think most of you guys will go and report. You see, mata wang crypto. This one, be it pedagang is trading, you call it trading, selling or mining. See?
I see.
So actually, there is a law, like LHDN want you to declare it. So if you ask me, I don't want to answer here. I'm quite sensitive about
it's quite how to say sensitive, and widely and generally one.
Okay, cool.
You see, like just now, Christian actually gave some example for you also directly. Axie Infinity is using it. So if you look up Axie Infinity, right, it's like a play to earn online game using, utilizing
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon, like so. The core value will be you play to earn. Okay, and then it's like this is under gaming industry. See, there's an application there already. Play to earn. And next one, XRP, using it for cross-border payment. I think a lot of you guys also are quite familiar with Ripple. Ripple is a US company. So they are utilizing blockchain to do this cross-border payment. So far, anyone has the latest reply from Binance, John? What reply?
I think you better reply on the status Malaysian Securities Commission.
Haven't launched any latest announcement.
The one thing I know is the CEO did mention that he will collaborate with the country's authorities, but I don't know. That's it.
I mean, that's one of his vision. Like we're gonna do this. We're gonna collab with you guys, and then we see how things can work out. That's a good vision, man.
Like what they have with Binance US, right? They have a separate entity for that to make sure all the regulations are right. But Binance not US, I think you can search that.
Yeah, they have Binance US. Binance US. Yep.
Yeah, it's separate one, you see? It's separate from the rest of the Binance marketplace. I think to be aligned with the US Securities Commission.
Yeah, talking about this pod, right? I mean, they call it a pod, a different pod, right? Like this one, Binance US, right? I'm still waiting for someone to ask, why you guys are not using this? You get me or not? I'm still waiting for that question, like why you guys are not using local exchange, like the one regulated by SC? No one asks.
Yeah, it's quite surprising that nobody will ask,
I'm still waiting. I won't share anything first until someone asks.
Yeah, if got someone will ask, maybe that we can share some opinion or our own personal view.
You not charge like hell, you say first. No, okay. You don't want to condemn any exchange, right? Okay, just like be open-minded, we share a bit, like why we are not using Luno. Okay, you see, like the first impression is like everyone is having a negative impression. You see, like charge like hell, which means the fees are high. And then the second one, John, correct also. His fear of this tax issue, because you see, when you are regulated with the local authority, right, which means they have access to. I mean, they will have access to their client, or the data.
They know who is the owner behind the account, So mana mau lari, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. They can check. They can check on you.
And some more, like someone say that it's a limited coins, and okay, maybe that I share some macro views.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Like just now, what I mentioned is the management fee, right? Okay. Yes. The Luno is regulated by SC, but do you think that you want me to regulate you and do need to pay any security fee, man? And okay, if you want to pay, then who's come to pay? And you can check back the Luno side. You can compare with the Binance or compare with the Hobby. The spread is freaking high, bro.
Yeah, the spread is actually caused by this we call volatility or we call this liquidity, because not many traders or investors are trading on this platform. That's why the fees are high, because due to the gap, the price gap.
Yeah, and some more, from my personal opinion, is under Security Commission to regulate it, to give the maybe confidence to the market in Malaysia. So a lot of people come to use, and their spread higher. Why they are spread higher? They need to charge by here.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah,
To
Topher get
pay
the point
it.
also. Yeah, Topher get the point also. Somehow, this is quite back end stuff, like some part of the fact that why is the spread so high is because maybe they also try to earn from this fee. Just my guessing.
Yeah, just my guessing, because I don't think that Luno this thing will pay the security fee by their own self. I don't think so. So that we just guessing, maybe they just get it from the spread or what. And one more thing I want to mention is, if one day, I don't know when, they want you to pay the taxation, do you think you can escape from it? Like, they know how many, like the Bitcoin or what, ETH or Ripple and the Litecoin, they know you owning. So you need to pay it. You tak boleh lari. You tak dapat lari. That everything is showing there. That's why what I always to tell my friend or mention to my friend that I don't use it because of the spread taxation and one more thing, is break the decentralized rules, because the crypto be created by the decentralized concept. The things is around here is decentralized, but if we're using something that is break the decentralized rules, then what is the point we're using it? What is the point?
Yeah, so it's like user experience and back to the core value.
Because I was using Luno also and compare it to Binance my own self. I said that, wow, kenapa besar? Why
The difference is huge.
I always like to thinking, why I must find the reason behind the story. This is my personal opinion.
Yep, good share. So yeah, you see, I don't want income tax officer come to look at me. Man, is hilarious, man. Limited coin, yeah, that's the key point also. You see, limited coin, very limited coin. Actually, this one limited coin is actually tied back to this what you call SC also. SC, because they just approved that Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin. I think just the 5 coin they approve at it is this digital asset they accept. So the rest are just they doesn't accept, they are not in their list. So based on the rules and regulation from SC, they can only offer these 5 assets. That's the issue. So they cannot offer others altcoins. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's right. And yesterday got someone to ask me the good question, because the people who come to look at me and asking the typical and technical question from me. Okay, he asking, okay, if I buy the Bitcoin since 2001, I think few years ago lah, okay. I don't mention the year lah, okay. Few years ago, and right now, right now they want to sell it all. Then, do I need to pay the tax? Okay, so after I checking from my chartered accountant and few of my accountant friends, it's actually investment like the stock or what, you do need to pay the tax. But if you use the regulated one, the local one, you must pay one. You can't escape. This is my personal point out from the chartered accountant there, when they advise me, it's actually do need to pay from the investment there. But if they know you have gained something from maybe crypto or maybe other side of stock market, something like this, so please pay the tax, please.
I saw Fidel saying in the chat box, SC is watching. Don't watch, man. Come and share, you know, like if SC, anyone here is from SC, right? Just open up your mic, share your opinion. This is a simple discussion, right?
Yeah, just sharing. You can open mic one. Wow. And another out of topic, bro.
Any forex broker legal in Malaysia? This question is very like it's quite a wow, man, in the market. I mean, seriously, no forex broker is legal in Malaysia. That's all.
Since 90s.
Yeah, since Mahathir era, you know, until now, there is no forex broker that will be legal or can be legal. That's all.
Yeah, because at that moment, Mahathir lost a lot of the money from forex market. Okay, when I go in to study a lot of the history, you know, because I quite a stupid people that who always going to study those statement or article, and they mention that block or don't allow forex to come in Malaysia since 1990, that generation till right now. I said, oh yeah, this thing is very high risk. So I don't want all of my all the baby of Malaysian now, okay? Baby of Malaysian. You guys don't touch, you guys don't touch, very high risk. Okay. So it's never legal.
Fidaus is hilarious, man. Fidaus. Mahathir is watching. Come on, man.
It's actually from Google. You can search one. You can search one all the news or all the article. You can take a look. No risk, no feeling. Oh.
But there's a quite positive outlook from here for myself. Right? Actually, since day one, I'm involved in crypto, right? At first, I thought Malaysia will not allow crypto trading or crypto or digital assets trading, you know, until the few recent years ago, right? They start to recognize, and also they allow, you see, like digital asset exchange to, you know, to operate in Malaysia. They allow people to, you know, register. So it's quite a positive sign because Malaysia is open to crypto. You see, compared to forex, right? You know, forex, I don't think there are any chances for them to become legal. So it's a good sign for me. I think for the entire Malaysia market, you know, this is a very positive sign because they are handing out this license. You see, like the recent one, they say this one. I think this is a recent listed license exchange in Malaysia. This MX logo. Yeah.
PTV Malaysia law losing so many opportunities and many things also cannot. Not to say so pity at all, actually, Alan.
Okay, so any more question, guys? It's like after 1 hour already. So fast, time flies.
Yeah.
Guys, have any more question on finance issue or this SC thing? Any more question? We are going too far, man.
Ya, terlalu jauh lah. Okay.
Any more question? Maybe we we buffer for another 15 or 30 minutes. You guys have any more question?
Maybe Douglas, you can share those the article or news. Is it considered good news or what? Share to them.
Okay, John, just now I saw John, you see, who can keep updating the latest info from Binance? Okay, actually, you guys can get in touch with us, man. I've sent a form to chat box, so if you guys wanted to, keep in touch with, maybe Derek, me, or Topher, right? You guys can fill out the form. So maybe after this, we can still get in touch with each other.
Douglas, Topher, and Derek, what are you guys doing with your coins on Binance? Just curious.
Yeah, Topher, you first.
I'm more on doing some saving through the spot wallet and trading with the futures for sell buy, not really. Because we have the specific some coins that we are going to focusing. Because honestly, to tell you guys, it's too many types of the coin in the world, Right now, if not mistaken, it's 10,000 plus, right? Douglas?
Need to check, bro. I think a lot, bro. Maybe 4,000. Don't know.
But
no, man, it's 11,000.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, 11,000.
But what we're going to do is aiming the top 100 only. Is my own maximized. It really cannot tahan anymore, if I go to check what I want, it's 11,000 plus types of the coin, how we can go into focusing. But for my own focusing is like normal Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, or the Cardano. And one more thing is AXS.
C Infinity.
Yeah. I do something research on it, so it's feel like maybe potential lah, maybe.
So how about you, Derek?
Yeah.
So I entered around November, held everything there, sold around 2 months ago. So most of it around 2 months ago. So whatever I have left inside Binance, I just really put it there. Pull out some into BlockFi, the rest in Binance, just putting it there in case I want to go back, in case the market goes bullish again, then I'll come back. That's it.
Okay. So for me, just now I already shared to you guys, I'm still trading actively in futures and also margin in Binance. So yeah, still there, nothing. I mean, I did not move anything yet, still there.
Are you primarily trading via the futures?
Yeah, futures, bro. Because we are using leverage.
You're not holding any form of a portfolio at all in spot, your spot wallet.
Spot, no, bro. For coins that I
Really?
hold, right? Usually I just keep in. I will just keep in my DeFi wallet. Like just now you mentioned those trust wallet, right?
Yeah. It's actually for those people who not really familiar on futures, it's better to use it, because as my own opinion is actually the leverage this word is a double side blade. If you know and familiar how to use it, you can get a big profit, lucrative profit maybe. But if you don't know how to operate as maybe not so familiar lah. So if you lost a lot and maybe that will get the get the account blown or something like this. So if the people who want to save the coin, then using the spot is okay lah, because without any leverage, it's okay actually.
So any one of you guys want to like get in touch with us after this, you guys can actually fill out the form. If you are looking for a tech startup, you can look for Derek. Okay, if you are looking for trading or investment education, you can get to me. And if you have extra capital or money you want to invest, you can look for Coffer. So let me share my my screen back to this slide again. Okay, so here. So any more question?
Yeah.
Maybe another.
John got one question. Then how about you regarding the leverage? You earn a lot from leverage. It's a good question actually. Okay, for my own opinion, if your capital, maybe your capital or your money is not too much, or maybe not like 5-digit or 6-digit or 7-digit, something like this, you might controlling your position. Maybe that you aiming some coins and go in with the maybe little portion and with the highest leverage. But if your capital is too big, I not really recommend you guys going to the too high leverage, because if you quite easily to reach the liquidation price and your account will be blown. How about Douglas?
For this leverage, leverage is a very good tool to increase your profit, we say. Okay, but of course, great return comes with great risk, so you have to control, and then you must have that kind of knowledge to get into this leverage trading. For me, I think it's quite high risk, so you guys need to do some homework first. Get comfortable through margin first, maybe, because margin like offer 1 to 2 leverage, okay, which is quite safe for me, I think. So for futures, the leverage is up to like 100, 200. So it's all about risk management.
Yeah.
It
really, when it comes to leverage, I think my experience as a beginner, right, was it's very hard to time when exactly it's going to go up, when exactly it's going to go down. But for me, I made a very handsome sum during the event when Elon Musk was talking about Doge during the Saturday Night Live event. Made a very good sum there from my leverage. Then, but really, at the end of the day, you need to be able to time the market really well. You need to have experience, which I believe Douglas will share a lot more.
Yeah.
Haven't really got burned a small amount, my leverage, in my experience there. I got burned a small amount, but overall, I earned quite a lot. So it's really, experience speaks a lot.
Cool. Okay, so maybe last final question before we end, because it's like 3:09 right now. So we give another 5 more minutes. You guys have any question or not?
I think it's good, I guess maybe you can wrap up already. There's one more question. One question from John.
John, how about yield farming? Yield farming is like DeFi, right? It's under DeFi. So DeFi, yeah, I mean, if you have extra capital, you guys can actually look into this yield farming. But of course, yield farming do have risk also. It's not risk free. Okay, this one is the main point. Yield farming do carry risk. So you must first understand what is the project about. Okay, what is the coin that you're gonna farm or you're gonna stake, and what is the return, and then how it works, everything. So same you need to do some homework first. But of course, there is a shortcut for you if you want to learn from me. Okay, we ChartDworks do have this course on DeFi also. So maybe you guys can look up on our website, or maybe just get in touch with us. We'll share to you more. So any more question? Last 4 minutes. To avoid risk of yield farming. This one, back to the core value, bro. You need to do a lot of research first before entering to that yield farming project. Yeah, impermanent loss, or the project. I think most important is the project itself. Is it solid, or what is the value they bring? Yeah. Maybe
Hopefully today can answer a lot of the question,
Yeah. So once again, you guys can look at this, look at the chat box. So if any of you guys want to, get in touch with any one of us, maybe Toffer, Derek, or me, okay, you guys can fill out the form. And I can see that Derek has left us because he have a meeting. So sorry about that. So I think I will wrap up the whole thing. Thank you guys for, thank you everyone for joining us today. Okay, it's good to interact with you guys. If you guys have any feedback, or you guys hope to see anything in future that you wish to see, you guys can also fill out the form so we know what you guys want from us, so we can share more to you guys for free. So that's all from my side. Toffer, you want to add on something before we end?
Yeah, if you guys like looking for like the fund management, if you want to go a crypto or maybe like forex or anything you want to do some maybe asset allocation, maybe you can look at MMI here. We will provide this kind of service for you guys because a lot of the people want to go in and don't know how to go in. Actually, a lot of the people will looking this kind of service like this, but don't know who can do like this, especially investment. Yeah, because a lot of the ways like we can go into generate or build our own wealth portfolio for anyone, because everybody will have the different maybe demand or different requirements, something like this. Yeah, you can looking for us.
So to cut short, if you guys have any extra capital, or you guys want to generate a passive investment income or return, you guys can actually look out for MMI, because what they do is they focus on capital or fund manage or portfolio management. So basically the way that they do is you invest through them, and then they will help you to manage everything. So that's all from us. So thank you guys once again. Thank you for your time, and you guys have a good time. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you guys.